I'm Mike Deming, President and CEO of the Pro Membership Sweepstakes, bringing you news you can truly use. Everybody knows we're huge fans of the Browning X-Bolt rifles. It's because they provide custom quality at production rifle prices, and Browning is always cutting edge when it comes out to rolling out new stuff. This year, for 2021, is this Western Hunter, and it's going to be tested in the 6.8 Western caliber. We're putting it to the test. First off, what's a 6.8 Western? It's a short action cartridge similar to the very popular 6.5 Creedmoor. However, this thing packs a lot more downrange energy due to its case size. The case size is more similar to a 270 Winchester short mag or a 6.5 PRC. Both Browning and Winchester have produced factory loads in this new 6.8 Western caliber, and we're putting them both to the test. The Browning is available in 175 grain tipped Game King bullets, and when we tested for groups, we were able to get 1 inch or better at 100 yards. However, the Winchester ammo with 165 grain long-range AccuBond bullets, leaving the muzzle at just under 3,000 feet per second, delivered some unbelievable performance. It consistently delivered sub-half-inch groups at 100 yards and is ideal for us to truly test this new cartridge as a viable long-range caliber. As stated in the beginning, our test rifle is the Browning X-Bolt in the Western Hunter model, but Browning offers this great caliber in many other models like the Hell's Canyon Long Range, Hell's Canyon Max Long Range, and several others. I'll give you a quick overview of some of the features of this rifle as well as why I like it, and then we'll show you some shooting performance. All the Browning X-Bolts feature a free-floating barrel assembly. When you're talking about accuracy, this is a must, and a rifle without it isn't even worth considering in my opinion, and Browning has done it right. The 60-degree bolt throw gives you a great clearance for even the largest of scopes, and this combined with the short action of the 6.8 Western caliber, you can quickly eject a spent casing and get back on target if the need arises. The locking system to mount your rifle scopes gives you 4 screws per base instead of 2, and the precision of today's machining allows just about anyone to mount their own scope, and the days of lapping them to get good precision are over. If you opt to use a 20 MOA rail to shoot further, you will love the adjustable comb, which will allow you to get a solid cheek weld even with a scope using these higher mounts. My standard rule of thumb using a 20 MOA mount is that if the scope will not allow me to get the rifle on target out to distances where I still have at least 1,000 foot-pounds of energy, I'll go to the higher setup. That's not the case with this setup. It's a hunting rifle, and this caliber has right at 1,000 foot-pounds of energy at 1,000 yards, and the adjustment on this Leupold scope gets me 1,000 yards without the need of a 20 MOA base. This Featherlite Trigger comes pre-adjusted to about 3.5 pounds, but I like to have mine closer to the bottom end of the scale on this trigger set at 3 pounds. The trigger allows this type of adjustment and doesn't need a gunsmith to do it. We've taken this thing to the range on many occasions, as well as taken it to Texas on our annual aoudad hunt. It's proven to be an extremely accurate long-range caliber with plenty of downrange energy. We'll show you just what we're talking about. We've zeroed our rifle at 200 yards and plugged in our data to our Strelok Bro ballistics app, which gives us corrected data with our factory ammo to as far out as we'd like to shoot. 500 yards is 6.75 MOA, and we're shooting sub-MOA groups. 600 yards is 9.5 MOA adjustment, and we are holding similar groups. At 800 yards, it's 15.75 MOA, and the results speak for themselves. In a field situation, at just over 300 yards, that 165 grain long-range AccuBond hits like a freight train and knocks down heavy-bodied 300-pound audads in its tracks. 6.8 Western is an excellent caliber. It packs a significant wallop downrange without the recoil one might expect. The high ballistic coefficient on this long-range AccuBond makes it just a great all-around caliber. On top of that, it kicks the living crap out of the 6.5 Creedmoor, and the cost is about the same to shoot. In these interesting times of ammo shortage, I've been able to purchase plenty of 6.8 Western as well, which equates to more trigger time. And if you buy this Browning X-Bolt in 6.8 Western, I guarantee you won't be disappointed.